All the way from Nigeria. I'm joined by the one and only
Magixx in the building.
Magixx. You know, for us Kenyans, we say Nigeria, but is that the right way to pronounce your country's name?
No right way to pronounce Nigeria. Whichever ways you pronounce it, we know what you're saying. So your pronunciation is correct. Yeah.
I know Magixx is an artist, but in the studio, is Magixx only an artist, but is he also a producer, or what else can he cook in the studio?
I'm very much of a very I'm a writer. I'm more of a writer. But also I also help produce songs. I give ideas to producers that how I want it or I sit in my head. So sometimes I co-produce.
You spoke about writing, and I know the process of making music involves writing, production, being right in the audio, video, then distributing the music. I know you're under a record label, but which part would you say you struggle the most with?
I think I don't struggle with any part, but the hardest part of music is not showing up. I mean, you just have to show up every day, so it's easier because there's nothing good comes easy. Do you feel me? So I enjoy every part of music. I enjoy promoting my music. I enjoy performing my music. I enjoy writing my music. I mean, I've always wanted to do this. So to me, it's like an honor doing this right now. So yeah.
Dream in Color is out everywhere. Talk to us a bit. First of all, what led to that name?
A dream in color simply means I dream big. It simply means every one of us, we have a shot at life. And why not say that I'm going to be the president? Why not say that I'm going to be a huge person in life? I mean, it's still your same mouth because a lot of people prophesy negative things on their own life. You know, a lot of people say I'm not enough. A lot of people say, oh, maybe it's not time. You know, so I feel like in life we need to affirm where we are going to with the words of our mouths. My dream in color simply means I dream big, and that's it.
I love that. Which is your best song in the EP? And please don't tell me all of them.
I love with you. I love voices a lot. I love alcohol a lot. 11 as well. Those are my favorite.
Which song in the album would you say took a lot of emotions physically?
Voices. Because it's the story of my life. I remember like having like family members, you know, say different stuff about me that were not true. I had friends that we fell out, and I think that song was inspired by by that.
I'm definitely going to listen to that a bit more. But I'd like to know, how do you balance your relationship with your family and your loved ones and music as well? Because like right now you're on tour, you're in London some time back. How are you able to juggle the two? Where do you find the balance?
I think it comes naturally if you love it. You know there's time for everything. And you just have to lock in and be vicious and be strategic. It's not easy. You need managers. You need people that put you on the right path. You need people that would remind you of where you are going to. You need people around you, basically. So delegation matters a lot. Having other people handle other things for you take off a lot of stress from how you are going to move or how you are supposed to do as an artist. So yeah, delegation.
You did mention that you did music in school, and I know most African parents are like, music is not a career, we should do financing, marketing. How did your family
I didn't do music in school. I was making music, but I studied mass communication in school. Yeah, I did.
You said, what's the particular reason you chose the University of Lagos?
Because I wanted to make music and because they had TV and radio at the departments. So but the first time I ever got played on air was on Unilag Radio, University of Lagos Radio. So it was just an avenue for me to put my music out there, and that's why I wanted to go to University of Lagos. Okay. Yeah.
It's interesting that you mentioned you did mass communication. Have you yeah? Have you ever gotten a chance to like practice it anywhere?
No, never.
Okay, I'll give you this platform to try today. I'll give you this platform so that you can ask me a question and put your education to the test.
I've never tried it before.
There's always a first. There's always a
I don't want to do today.
All right, Magixx. Now that you're in the 254, you mentioned that you love a lot of South Soul and BN music. But is there any other Kenyan artists that you listen to?
I grew up listening to um, um, what's his name again? It's the rapper Calligraph Jones. Was like a huge inspiration for me growing up because I used to rap, and this was far back as at like 2013, 2012 that I was listening to his music. I remember also there's been a lot of like inspiration from Kenyan music that is mainly from Calligraph Jones because he has this aggressive nature of rap music that was like, damn, like I fuck with this. I think Calligraph Jones is another person that I really respect because of also the time that I was listening to music. Because right now I'm not really much of a listener. I'm really much more of a creator now. So yeah. She's a heartbreaker. All those times, that era of Kenyan music really inspired me as an artist. So yeah.
Okay, so are we going to be seeing any collaborations from you?
Definitely, yeah, definitely. This girl, what's her name? I don't know. I'm struggling. No, oh shit. But me and her, we are talking currently. She's a Kenyan artist. She's really dope. I think you should cut this part off because if I don't remember the name, there's no point putting it on the interview. So yeah, yeah.
Would you say the kind of music that you do has been greatly inspired by where you grew up?
Of course, I mean, like even as people, everything that we are is off of someone's environment. Environment, people just think environment is where you are, but like the people around you too are your environment. They are your immediate environment. They inspire us to think the way we think. Picking up a slang from a brother or from a friend, it's all environmental. And yeah, so there's no running away from that. What you see every day inspires you or has an effect on your character. So yeah.
Let me ask you a few quick fire questions even before I finish. What is one thing you cannot leave the house without?
Um, my phone,
So if I was to take your phone or your wallet, which one would you give me?
my wallet, cause you can't use it.
Why?
There's no money inside it. I don't even have a wallet. I don't have a wallet. I have a bag. I have a strap bag that I take everywhere. So yeah.
Alright. What's the most weird thing a fan has ever done to you while you're on stage?
I don't want to talk about it. Well, crazy stuff. Yeah. I've had a fan like grab me and hug me so tight and kiss me on my cheek. Yeah. Yeah. That was something. Cause I wasn't expecting it.
Is Magixx single or dated?
I'm very single.
Are you searching?
No, I'm not searching.
Alright. If we only had to remain with one designer brand and you had to wear it for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
I'm not a fan of designers. Yeah. I can never wear like name brands. I wear name brands, but like it's not. I don't be. It's not something that freaks me. You get what I mean? So yeah, no designer brands. Magixx, no designer brands. Yeah.
What's that one question you must ask on a first date?
How old are you?
Why?
I mean, you don't want to be with somebody that you are. I don't know. That is. I don't know. I just feel like I needed to process like the kind of conversation we are going to be having. Imagine you're with someone that is 35 years old. I mean, you have to like know the kind of conversations you want to have with the person. So yeah,
So does age matter to you when it comes to dating someone?
it does. It does. It really does.
What should be like the difference?
I don't know. I'll know when I see the person.
All right, all right. Last question. I think, what would you tell your Kenyan fans?
I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the music. It's because of you we do these things, and I'm grateful for the support every time, every day. I love you guys. Thank you so much.